all for arriving promptly at our secret meeting point for today's briefing. Obviously, you all viewed the message in the candy cane you were delivered earlier today?
Yes.
Commander, as you can see, we had an unexpected development.
I think we have all seen that, Agent E.
Commander, Frankie is a friend of mine from school, and I assure you he is completely trustworthy.
Agent, this sounds like a conversation we should have in private, don't you think?
Commander, I just completed a new gadget that will solve that problem. Let's test out my latest creation, the Super Sonic Fruit Plus. Whoever wears it won't be able to hear a thing.
Well, thank you, Agent L. Are these made of fruitcake?
Yes, they are. Here you go. Try these on.
Commander, he followed us here, so I sort of had to tell him we were undercover.
Agent E, you wouldn't want to compromise our whole season, would you? Christmas intelligence kids wouldn't be secret agents if, they weren't secret.
Excuse me? Just a minute. Please, we'll be with you in a moment.
I know, Commander, and I would never do anything to jeopardize the CIK.
Excuse me?
I've done the calculations, and they raise a 97% probability that Frankie will be a great addition to the CIK. Add a knock of 3 points for his, slight tendency towards clumsiness.
I can still hear you. Oops, I was so sure these were going to work. Maybe they need more walnuts. Good news is, these things will be good for months.
Now he knows even more than when he got here.
I can fix that. I recently invented a memory eraser machine.
Where is it?
Well, I tested on myself, so I forgot where I left it. Now look for it.
Agent E, I see you have no choice but to activate your friend. Your name?
Frankie.
Frankie, this year your codename will be Agent F. Welcome to the CIK.
Sweet, what's next? Do I get to go on secret mission? Or take out some bad guys who use karate? Yeah!
That won't be necessary. Please issue Agent F a hat. As you all know, each of our agents has equipped with communication devices in case we need to contact you.
Like a cell phone?
Yes, but it's a hat.
Can I please have my iPad?
Cute.
I found a memory eraser. I just have to adjust the trigger.
Well, don't stand there. Bring it here.
Bring what there?
Forget him. Agent F, let me explain. We spend our free time every December searching for ways to bring Christmas cheer to people who need it. And this time of year, there are a lot of them out there.
I gathered you all here for a reason. We have a new mission.
Ooh, I love a good mission.
Where's the memory eraser?
Memory eraser? Ha! There's no such thing. But that would be a great idea for a spotlight night like this. No, I have a new invention that would be perfect for a spotlight night like this.
You mean a silent night?
A silent night!
Kids, why don't you help explain it to Agent F?
All around like this when it's a silent night, a quiet night. We slide by in a blink of an eye, bringing Christmas cheer on a skyline night. A silent night, a quiet night, agents were out of sight. A silent night, a quiet night, all is calm and all is bright. All around the world, no matter where you look or where you go, we're spreading hope to those who need it most, bringing Christmas cheer on a skyline night. A silent night, a quiet night, agents were out of sight. A silent night, a quiet night, all is calm and all is bright.
So when you get to the meeting, do not announce it with Christmas to be honored by men. When you get to the meeting, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that giving may be in secrets. Matthew 6:2-4.
I have an urgent mission from a high-profile client who has just retained our services. As you all know, we usually like to fly under the radar and seek out our own Christmas missions, but this client was particularly convincing. She insisted on coming in to give us the mission herself.
Who's in charge here?
I am. You must be Miss King. Agents, I'd like to introduce you to Miss Harriet King.
It's Harriet. Rhymes with parrot.
I'm sorry?
It's pronounced Harriet. The I is silent.
Okay, so King Harriet. Got it.
Did you say King Herod?
I said King Harriet. King, Harriet.
Well, it sounded like...
I know what it sounded like, but...
Can we get on with this?
Certainly, Miss King.
Is this a secure location? May I speak freely?
Why, yes. You may speak freely in front of all my agents.
Agents? Why, these are just children.
Yes, but they're fully trained Christmas intelligence operatives.
They let children into the CIA?
Actually, we're the CIK, Christmas Intelligence Kids.
Oh, that's what I get for skimming through the contract, I guess.
Now that the team has been assembled, why don't you follow up on the details of the mission, Miss King?
Absolutely. Lately, I've been noticing some strange activity at one of the local buildings that I own in this town, a local warehouse. Packages arriving every day, brown paper packages of all shapes and sizes. Now, naturally, I try to stay out of the affairs of my tenants, but I do need to know if anything illegal is happening.
Commander, I can use my new invention, the jingle alert. Pass it handy.
Another invention? Agent Aldo, I need to remind you about the track record of other inventions, do I? Chocolate anti-gravity boots?
The cotton candy umbrella?
Oh no, Commander, not this time. The jingle alert has been tested and is filled ready. When our CIA team retrieves the information that we need, Miss King, I'll just push this button and we will alert you here at the base.
Then you'll know.
Then you'll know that the mission has been accomplished.
It doesn't explode or anything, does it?
Not so far.
Alright, Agents E, L, and F. Assemble your supplies on me at 2000 Bethlehem Way at 1700 hours.
Yes, my first mission.
Everyone else, dismissed. You know, we usually only accept missions that include being Christmas cheer to people. After we uncover the information you need, we'd really like to do something special for the people there, if you don't mind.
Oh, sure. That's your business, I guess. I just need you to do your spy thing. I'll take care of the rest.
Understood. Miss King, Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry... Merry...
Christmas?
Yes, that's the word. You see, it started oh so very long ago. When I was young, there was a toy store down the street. Can I get a little more of myself in the monitor, please?
Oh, what monitor?
Filled with fancy toys and candy that was sweet.
Did she bring her own microphone?
We didn't have much, so I wrote a note to Santa, asking him for one thing, a bicycle with training wheels. And I waited, but the present never came. That was the day I knew that Christmas and I were through. I don't like tinsel, I don't like eggnog, ornaments or mistletoe, wrapping paper, falling snow. I dislike elves, they're kind of creepy. Or boughs of holly, and I'm not too fond of people who are jolly. I mean, really, ho ho ho, who's that happy? I don't like Christmas cards, they annoy me. Just send an email, and reindeer, well, they bore me, and carols make my head ache. So please don't sing them, and don't take this the wrong way. What's all the fuss about just one day? don't like candy canes, they give you cavities. And Christmas trees that aggravate my allergies. Stocking stuffers fall apart, so please don't buy them. And don't take this the wrong way. What's all the fuss about just one day?
There's just no way to get around it.
I don't like Christmas.
She won't change her mind about it.
I don't like Christmas. Stop! Right here, hidden deep in the fine print, it clearly states no Christmas celebration. Soon I'll have the proof I need, and I can evict them for good. I really don't like Christmas.
Can you believe it's nearly time for our Christmas play? Our nativity, thank you all for working so hard to prepare for our community outreach tonight. Before we run the dress rehearsal, are there any questions?
Are we gonna have a snack today?
Can we use live sheep?
Are you
Crazy.
crazy? Who wants to snack on live sheep?
Yes, there will be a snack today, and no, we will not be using live sheep.
Also, this isn't a question, but I heard the Cosby kids have chicken pox.
Yes, I am aware that our wise men will not be joining us tonight, but God will provide. He always does.
So it looks like we're doing our play. Should we activate the jingle alert? Not yet. We still don't know what's in all these boxes.
Wait, we need to be careful not to.
Here, let me help.
Oops.
Well, who do we have over here? Come on out. Don't be shy. Are you here for rehearsal?
Yes, we are.
Well, it looks as if this will be perfect. 3 parts just opened up. Josiah, please help our new wise men with their costumes. Now, let's continue our rehearsal with a song about what was happening before the manger and before the angels. God's people were waiting, longing for a Savior.
A king to save.
off these boxes?
I know we can use my X-Men spray. It can penetrate most any material and let us see what is inside. Will you go and distract Miss Maple and the others?
No problem. Agent F, this is what is called creating a diversion. Ouch! Oh no! I slipped on a candy cane!
Oh no, are you alright?
Yes, it's a diversion. I'm drawing attention to myself so that Agent L can figure out what's going on with those packages.
Nice. Oh no, are you alright? Can you walk?
Are you alright? What happened?
I slipped on a candy cane.
How did a candy cane get on our stage?
I don't know, but I think my ankle is
The X-Men spray worked. Mission accomplished.
feeling much better, thank you.
Oh, thank goodness. Wiseman, will you please help unload the boxes that have been arriving all week while the angels and the shepherds join me on the stage? Let's start at the top of the scene with the angels. There were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. Let's stop for a minute. Shepherds, how should you be reacting right now?
Terrified?
I've seen you look terrified, and that's not it.
How about this?
That's not it either. How would you react if your dog ate your iPod? Yes, we're getting closer, but let's keep working on it.
So what did you find out? Did your X-Men spray work? Of course it worked. What did my invention not work? Take that back.
So what was inside? Was it something dangerous and illegal?
Shoes.
Shoes? We can't activate the jingle alert until we have something more than shoes to report. Let's keep investigating.
Okay, Cass, we have our shepherds and angels. Let's think about the message that the angels brought to the ordinary shepherds long ago. They had been waiting as long as they could remember, and the Messiah was finally to be born. It was the best news that they could have hoped for.
Don't be afraid. I got the greatest news in history. Don't be afraid. Though it seems a mystery, find a little child lying in a manger. This will be a sign. Finally a savior in a baby.
Glory, glory to God in the highest. Glory, glory to God in the highest. Peace comes down to the earth in a baby. Glory, glory to God. Find a little child lying in a manger. This will be a sign. Finally a Savior in a baby. Glory, glory to God in the highest. Glory, glory to God in the highest. Peace comes down to the earth in a baby. Glory, glory to God. Glory, glory to God. Glory, glory to
Commander, when can you expect an update from your team?
Don't worry, Miss Miss King. I'm sure we'll receive a transmission any minute now.
Oh, good. I've scheduled a manicure in the lounge while I wait.
Lounge? What lounge?
That tiny space around the corner.
My office?
Yeah, sure, sweetie.
Amanda, why are we helping her?
What do you mean, Agent Tiny? She's our client. Of course we want to help her.
She doesn't like Christmas.
What?
Why would you say something like that?
I heard her say it with my own ears. I heard her say they're doing anything with Christmas to evict them. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound nice. It means kick them out.
Oh no!
Don't panic, everyone. We'll simply call the emergency channel in their hats telling them not to activate the jingle alert.
Attention, I have an update. We are very excited to tell you that we have surpassed our goal and are tracking packages coming in by the truckload. At this rate, we'll be able to bless hundreds of families in our community. I am proud of each one of you. Many of you have even sacrificed buying gifts for your own family to support this community project.
Bingo, I think we got what we need. The packages are Christmas gifts for the community.
Okay, let's activate the jingle alert.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, let's set for the manger scene. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born. Does anyone hear that? Where's that sound coming from?
My hat. Oh, sorry, I must have put my cell phone on.
Please, everyone, keep your cell phones off until after rehearsal. Continue. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger because there was no room for them in the inn.
Tonight we can see a star shine, and its splendor fills up the sky. It's a song that appeared when the wise men began, when hope was born this time. We can hear the Christmas bells ring, and softly a church choir sings. It's a song just to praise when hope was born this time. Glory to God in the highest, peace on earth, goodwill toward men. Let all of the world sing a chorus of joy, because hope was born this time. Gloria, Gloria. Glory to God in the highest, peace on earth, goodwill to all men. Let all the world sing a chorus of joy, because hope was born this time. Because hope was born this time. Because Christ was born this time. This time.
Agents E, L, and F, we couldn't reach you through the emergency channel on your hats.
Miss King is trying to invite everybody who is celebrating Christmas.
Trying to evite?
I think you mean evict.
That's what I said. She's trying to kick them out. We need to warn all these people. If Miss King gets here, the whole Christmas event will be ruined.
All right, everyone, take your places for the scene with the wise men.
Miss Maple, we have an urgent matter to discuss.
Can it wait until after the final rehearsal? People are beginning to arrive
I
outside, so we
hate
have just a
to
few.
interrupt this little celebration.
Ma'am, the doors actually won't be opening for another
I've
minute, 10
been
minutes.
watching you and with these packages coming in and out, but I needed more. I needed real proof.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Of course you don't. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Miss Harriet King, and this is my building. What you seem to have overlooked is that on page 147, section 2, paragraph 3 of the rental agreement, it states there's to be no celebrating of Christmas on the premises.
Why, no, I was not aware of that.
Always read the fine print, dear.
I can fix this right here. I'll use the memory eraser machine. I'll make her forget all about not liking Christmas.
Oh, how cute. It's a flashlight. Were you looking for this? I found it in the lounge. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. You are in violation of the contract and are to be evicted effective immediately.
Oh,
Oh,
well, what about the nativity? What about the gifts?
What about the nativity?
What about the snacks?
Surely you understand, Miss King, that we have a huge event planned for the community tonight. Perhaps you could...
Make an exception because it's Christmas? Not a chance. You have 10 minutes to vacate the premises or I'm calling the authorities.
Listen, we don't need a building to show God's love. Our community has been selflessly giving of their time and treasure all month, and I know that God will honor their efforts.
but how do you know?
The Bible says that we can trust God with all our hearts. He is in control. Mary and Joseph trusted God when they heard that King Herod was searching for the baby Jesus. Mary believed that God had chosen her to give birth to his son, and she knew he would continue to take care of them. Everyone, will you please help us move the packages outside? And the major scene will go right in front of the building.
Did I fail to mention that if the contract is broken, it states on page 147, section 2, paragraph 4, that all of the property in the building belongs to me?
Well, we'll just start again. It's just stuff, and true treasure isn't anything you can hold or touch. It sounds like people have begun arriving. Let's all go outside and leave these packages with Miss King. Our celebration of the birth of Christ will go on as scheduled, without the props, the set, and even the gifts.
Oh, good. You're taking this much better than I expected.
I still don't understand. You guys have been collecting these packages for months. Now you won't be able to help the community like planned.
God's timing is perfect, and we don't want to do anything that He is not directing. When it's time to give gifts, He will provide and make a way. Until then, we just need to be faithful and give ourselves to Him as a gift. Places, everyone. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone, and thank you all for coming. We encountered a few obstacles today, but we are thrilled to be able to remember with you the greatest gift ever. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those living in the land of deep darkness, a light has dawned. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth to Bethlehem, the town of David, He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. After Jesus was born, Magi from the east came to Jerusalem and asked, "Where is the one who has been born, King of the Jews? We saw his star in the east and have come to worship him." They were overjoyed. On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him.
A bicycle with training wheels.
You said you wanted one.
But why would you do what? After I tried to stop the Christmas celebration, why would you be so kind to me?
God gave us the greatest gift at Christmas.
And that gift was inside of us.
Our lives is our gift.
Tissue! I need tissue. And a latte while you're at it. Extra hot, 12 pumps of vanilla, thank you. I've never experienced such kindness when I've been so less than perfect. There's a tiny chance I may have overreacted.
Well, when we give to others, we are imitating the actions of the greatest giver who gave the ultimate gift to us 2,000 years ago.
Well, that's just great. What are we all standing here? Let's pass these gifts out to the people in our community who need them.
Miss King, do you want to come help me pass out gifts?
Only if I can ride my bicycle.
You know how to ride a bike?
Well, no, but how hard can it be?
Oh boy.
But first, I feel a song coming on. Oh well. Can I have a spotlight? Follow me over here, please.
I'm on it.
I like this garland. I like this wreath. And those jolly little elves, well, I think they're kind of sweet. I like this pencil, so keep on singing. I just want to stand and say, let's all celebrate Christmas.